Hello, everyone. Today we're going to interview Simone Gualdi, one of the best under 23 riders who is riding for the continental team of Intermarché. Thanks, Simone, for coming to my channel.
Hi everyone, thanks to you for invite me for this interview.
Well, first of all, we're going to do a IC test about some things about you to know more about you. What is your full name?
Simone Gualdi,
How many years do you have now?
19 but 20 in 15 days.
Where did you born and where do you live now?
I live in Bergamo with my parents in the north of Italy.
So you are from Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah.
What is your height and your weight?
I'm 173 centimeter and 61, 62 kilos.
So what is your type? What type of cyclist are you?
But I think I'm a really good puncher, but I can do also a good sprint after hard races. And yeah, I also see at the end of last year that I'm improving in the long climb. So yeah, I'm quite full in every different type of races.
What is your favorite race and your favorite rider?
For sure, my favorite race is Lombardia because it's a monument really close to my house. They start or they arrive every year in Bergamo, and yeah, I think if I have to say my favorite rider, I don't know, but I won't say Pogacar for what is showing every race in the last years.
And do you have any pro riders near Bergamo?
Yeah, I have also teammates close to my house like Lorenzo Rota or Kevin Colleoni. But in Bergamo we have also Fausto Masnada and Mattia Cattaneo. So yeah, I know also these guys quite well.
So nowadays, Italy has a very good list of pro cyclists in
Yeah,
the
I
peloton.
think yeah. I think yes, we are a lot of Italian in World Tour teams, and yeah.
And the last ones, your favorite food and your favorite music?
I really like pizza, and about music, I don't have a favorite brand or something, but I like to listen everything. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I would like you to ask you about your beginnings in cycling. How was it, and how many years are you competing?
Yeah, I start when I had 8 years, and I start in a really small team really close to my house, and yeah, it's already now 12 years that I'm riding the bike.
So, yeah, along so many years
Yeah,
since
yeah,
your beginnings,
yeah.
and to train to compete, Bergamo is good for that for cycling.
I like train close to my house. I have a lot of mountains and different kind of road for training. And yeah, for sure, with the traffic is not the best, but yeah, I like it.
And if you want to a easy day, a flat day, you go to the south, I imagine.
Yeah, but I can go also a bit to the north, and yeah, it's not really flat, but yeah, I can find some road not too hard, not like mountain.
Okay. And about your trajectory in cycling under 16, what are your main victories or your main results?
For sure, I think my biggest results was the third place in the Road Italian Championship. And yeah, if I want to say one victory is the race Gazzaniga Onore that was really close to my house and was also organized from my team when I start cycling. So yeah.
And about your years in junior category, how was it? And because you were in the Giro of Lugiliana, one of the best junior races of the category in the World Championship and the Trofeo Morbihan in France.
Yeah, my first year junior was really good with really good results. Most at the end of the season, like you say in Giro della Lunigiana or Trofeo Buffoni, and I also did World Championship in Australia without result, but for sure was a really big experience. Also because we was on the opposite part of the world. But yeah, also I did some good experience with the national team, like in Trofeo Morbihan, and yeah, I think I can be really happy about my first year junior.
All these years, I imagine you see some riders that now are bigger riders, one of the best in the category. If you can say me some names, what are these riders that you see 2 years ago that, whoa, these guys maybe in 2 years can
But you mean
be
my same age or also
similar,
younger or?
one
Yeah, but
same.
I think like Jarno Widar, we can say that is one of the biggest rider. And if I have to say some young riders, I can say Lorenzo Fin that won a world championship in the junior category last year. And yeah,
Very, very good riders.
yeah,
Well, Lorenzo make a exhibition in the World Championship
yeah,
against Hector Alvarez.
yeah. I was really happy for him and also for the Italian cycling was a really big emotion, I think.
Well, another question about these years. Your coach was Marco Pinotti. These years you made a big progression in your career. How was working with him?
Yeah, I worked with him until last year. Then this year I start with Christophe Fremont, one of the trainer of the team. And for sure with Marco, I started to work at the first year of junior category. And I did a big step with him because I start to work really good on the performance and on training and everything. So yeah, I make a big step, and yeah, it was also he lives close to my house, so sometimes he follow me on the training, and we see each other for do some tests. So it was also easy.
And about your transition to be professional cyclist, how was your first year? How was it was a hard first year?
Yeah, for sure. For me, it was a big step because until the junior category, I was just in a small team, really close to my house, less than 10K. And so yeah, come here in Intermarché, another country, start to speak English. That was for me new. Okay, I study at school, but it's completely different when you have to start to speak just this language like normal. And but yeah, already from the beginning, I found a really good atmosphere, a familiar atmosphere, and so yeah, I'm happy.
And when did you think that you can be a professional cyclist?
For sure, I can already say from next year because I sign a contract and yeah, the team just put on the social some days ago. So yeah, I can also say here that from next year I will be professional cyclist.
But I mean, when you was younger, a junior cyclist, there
Yeah,
was
okay.
any moment that you think, well, I can. leave
But
studies and focus on cycling?
no, for sure, I never think about leave the study. Also, last year was my last year at secondary school, and before to sign the contract with the team, I say that until June was my priority was to finish the school. So yeah, now I'm just full focus on cycling, but like I say, until June of last year, the goal was to finish the school, and yeah, I think I never never think that I can be a professional cyclist, but it was more just like a dream, and then yeah, now it's becoming true. So yeah, I'm really happy about this.
And since which year you you were more focused on cycling? Just not a funny sport.
Yeah, for sure I can say from junior category when I start also to training with Pinotti. That was different because it started to be more focused also on the different type of training and everything. But yeah, 100% focus for sure. Just from June of last year when I finished school.
And also, I want to ask you about the tenden- the new trend about be professional. Since sorry, to be professional, making a jump, making a step from junior category.
Yeah, for sure was a big step for me, and also because the team already at the beginning of last year put me in some pro races. Like my first race of last year was Figueira with the pro. So from last race junior to the first races with the pro, really big step. But yeah, I did a lot of experience, and also this year I still do a lot of pro races for do experience for the next years.
Well, this race was won by Renko Benepul,
Yeah.
an amateur cyclist.
Yeah, also be at the start with a champion like Remco for me was like a dream. But yeah, I was also on the start list, so I have just to realize that I'm also here, and yeah.
How Intermarché under 23 was interested in you? Because I imagine that you have any different offers of other
Yeah,
teams.
I start to talk with my manager at the end of first year junior, and then in the when we start the season in second year, I took from the beginning really good results and some victory, and then I start to talk with Intermarché, and finally I decide to come on this team.
Well, last year you had a very regular season, making some good results. Did you expect that season?
Yeah, for sure. More in the end of the season, I took good results, but yeah, like you say, I had a regular season, and but yeah, I won't say that until June I was not at 100% of my shape because with the school I cannot train at the maximum, but yeah, I did a lot of experience with the pro team, but also in the biggest races of under 23, and yeah, I can be happy about my last season.
Another two races that you debut was Giro under 23 and the Tour of l'Avenir.
Yeah,
One of the, well, two of the most important races of your category.
yeah,
How was for you?
but yeah, for sure Giro was not 100% on performance for me because was on the same days of the last exams at school. So yeah, also before Giro, I cannot train really well. But yeah, I went to Giro to support the team, and I think I did a good job. And I also finished the Giro, so yeah, it was a really big experience. And then yeah, after I did also Tour de l'Avenir with national team, and I prepared this really well with a good period on altitude with the team, with the national team. And I took also one top 10 in one stage, and then on the other stage I just helped the guy that did the GC, and yeah, I can be also really happy about performance on this race.
Do you have in mind to be on these two races this season?
Yeah, for sure, Baby Giro will be my biggest goal of the season, but also Avenir is another big goal. So yeah, for sure, uh, I think I can say that I won't do good, but yeah, not too much pressure, and we will see.
But with the mentality of making a good GC or just to win a parcel stage?
But yeah, I think this year I can do also GC, but yeah, we will see stage by stage in both races, and yeah, we will decide also with the team what is better do if is better try to do the GC or try to go for win a stage.
Because in your first Tour of l'Avenir, you finished top 15 the GC, so it's not a bad result. I imagine you can make very better results.
Yeah, it's true also because last year I finished in top 15, but I never look about GC. Like I say before, I just took one top 10 in one stage when I was in the breakaway of the day, and then I survived until the top of the last climb when we had the finish. But yeah, we will see this year what I can do.
And the last one of 2024, how for you, how was your best race, your favorite one?
I think I can say Giro della Valle d'Aosta because I was also coming from a period in altitude after finishing school. So yeah, I was in a really good shape, but I was also surprised about my performance in every stages. And yeah, finally I took some really good results, and yeah, I can be really happy.
And now in the season 2025, your second season with the team, uh, how are you feeling in the team with the riders, with the staff?
Yeah, I can say really good. The staff is almost the same of last year. We have some new teammates. Someone is not anymore in the team, but yeah, we create a really good atmosphere with each other. So yeah, I think we can take some really good results this year, like a team during the races.
And in the team, I imagine the most part of the riders and the staff speak French.
Yeah, but at the end, the language that we speak before the races or in the meeting, in the training camp, and everything is English. So yeah, it's also easy for me.
Nice, nice. Well, this year you have a strong beginning competing several classics. So I imagine you are focused on making good results in the classic in France and Belgium.
Yeah, for sure. In the next days, we have the first big classics. That the first one is Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and yeah, is one of my biggest goal of the season. And then we have also Flèche-Ardennes. But yeah, I want also say that I don't want just focus on the classic, like I say before. because Giro and Avenir, for example, are another two big goals for me. So yeah, we will see.
So no, not only focus on classics, just
Yeah, exactly.
see
Yeah,
how can you develop as a rider.
yeah,
Maybe making both with making good results.
yeah, exactly.
And just to finish the last questions, apart from Flesh and Liège-Bastogne-Liège, do you have in plan some other races, or it's too early to know it?
Yeah, for sure. After Liège and Flash, I will do a small rest and then I will go to the altitude to prepare the baby Giro. And yeah, directly after Giro, I have the national championship, and then we will see the next races after national.
About this year, in the classics, for you, what are the main rivals to control it?
Yeah, like I say before, Jarno Widar is for sure the biggest rider to control this year. He already showed some strong performance in the beginning of the season, so yeah, I won't say him.
So we can see Jarno making also good results in one-day races.
Yeah, but I saw also some stages in Coppi Bartali. In some days, okay, he didn't take the results, but I saw during the race he attacked a lot, and yeah, he was really strong. So yeah, sometimes it's not just about the results, but you have also to see the race to understand what happened and how was this rider in the race.
And talking about Italian cycling, apart from Lorenzo, uh, any other name to see?
In my opinion, we have another really good that is Davide Donati. He also live not far from my house, and yeah, I think he's a really good rider. Yeah, we can also see the results that he took on Coppia Bartali last week with the pro. So, in my opinion, yeah, he will be another really good rider.
And do you know any junior rider from Italy?
Yeah, last year was Lorenzo Fin, but I know also Andrea Bessega, for example, that he finished second when I won the Italian championship, and is another really strong rider. And yeah, for the others, I don't know because then I was under 23, so the riders that are from 2007 or younger, I don't know really well.
So nothing more, Simone. Good luck with the rest of the season. Good luck with your goals. I
Thank
hope
you.
to see you at the front of Liège-Bastogne-Liège and
I hope.
Flesh.
Thank
Nothing
you.
more. Thanks for this talk and good luck.
Thanks to you.
So nothing more. Bye bye.
Ciao.